Welcome to another Marketing Chit Chat. I'm Laura Bell Greeno. Nice to see everyone today. We have a couple of people. I just wanted to thank you for your support. Anil from Washington State, Lawrence from Florida, Megan right here in Charlotte. There's two Arts, one in Philly and one in St. Pete, and then a Daniel in Virginia Beach. So thank you so much for joining us today. I will actually be in Virginia Beach next week. But today we are talking about vision, mission, purpose, values, promise, right? There's so many of these statements, brand statements or company statements. There's always a little confusion about which does what. Do I really need more than one? Why? And if I only picked one, if I'm only going to make one, what's the best one for me to make or the first one for me to make? So firstly, it's not just for show. This everyone in the organization should know these statements by heart, believe in them, the big one. That's like the culture fit, right? And live them out. Also be measured against them, right? So these are not for show. Teach them, train them, learn them, live them within your company. Use them as a filter for decision making. Make it easy for your employees to know what your focus is as a company, your priorities are as a brand. If I have a decision to make and it affects the stakeholders versus the customers. Where do they line up? If I'm making that decision, is it for my customers? Because sometimes those decisions will need to be made, and it's not always so clear cut. So prioritizing for your people within these statements is what makes it easier. It also keeps the focus. A brand, a company can get distracted, especially when growing. Right? You've got this great thing happening. You're growing as a company. You're growing as a brand. You want to do more. You want to do other. You want to do what your customers ask you to do. Sometimes it's better to keep the focus and strategically move forward. And at that time, if you do end up broadening your focus on products and services, then you restate your priorities, your statements. These get redone. So these statements are also create employee buy-in and this emotional connection both with your employees, right? The heart center. Why am I doing this work every day? Why does it matter? And with your clients, the same thing, kind of creating that heart connection. Also helps like any and all people that might work for you as a vendor or a partner or an investor or someone who's interested, right? Give them something to sink their heart into, not just their teeth, right? They want to have a connection. And also, just so you know, these statements help a marketer be able to quickly understand your company, where it's headed, and do their job efficiently. So what's the most important, right, we're talking about vision, mission, and purpose today, specifically those three. So in my opinion, I like people to figure it out in this order. And here's how I see them as most important. The first one, I really do believe, is the purpose. The purpose is the why and for whom that guides the whole direction of the company and really everything it does. You got to know your why. I think Simon has a TED Talk. I mean, this is like one of the first TED Talks anyone's ever heard of or seen. But that's the deal. Know your why. If you know why, other things can fall into place, right? You can make decisions. You can decide which way this company goes. But it guides the direction. And it's got to have the who in there too. The why and for whom, I guess I should say. So the second one, I think that is the second most important, and then what next one you should create is your vision. You may have already had the vision for the company before you even know or articulate the purpose or the why. You may already have that in your mind. That's how you created the company. That's why the company started. But you have to share this with your employees and your people in order for them to know the way that you're going and to make decisions. And this also is, so this is the vision, is aspirational. It's your future dream of who you want to be as a company and what impact that makes on the broader society or the world. How are you going to, your vision is, how are you going to change the world? I know that's huge, but it includes the future. What you're going to do, how you're going to change the future. It's not like what you're doing. No, let me explain. It's who you want to be. You have a vision for this company, and the people who work for it is working for these people, right? In this way. So the greater impact, the greater good, the future. I hope I get to be this. You may not ever reach it. It could be just your company reaches toward this goal every day, right? Like a vision could be, we want to feed the world, right? You're not going to be able to feed the world, but if you're working toward that and making a difference, that's the whole idea. The next one is mission. So this is a lot more like direct and focused. This is the focus and what drives and activates your current strategy. So this is right now, not like the vision, which is purpose, and not like the vision, which is future, and not like the purpose, which is why, but this is exactly what you're doing and for whom, and the direct results, now results, current. So the focus, what drives and activates your strategy now, it's your direct path to deliver results for whom you serve. So this is the big one. This is the one that the CEO kind of takes and runs with, right? This is the one that he or she should be measured against. So big deal. Which one? If I had that's the order that I like people to do them in. The purpose, the why, and the vision, the future can kind of come in the same way that you dreamed up the company, right? If this is a startup or you're an entrepreneur. But I'd like you to have articulated the purpose, the vision, and then the mission. And in that order. If you just had one, let's say I only want one, Laura Bell, just one. I think this is stupid, and I don't really want to waste time on it, which could be the case. So if you only had one, you've got to start with your vision. The vision could actually, the purpose and the mission could be derived or just come naturally out of your vision for the company. Again, your vision is your future aspirational dream, who I want to be in 5, 10, 20, forever, out. The purpose is the why, and the who you are serving. The mission is the focus. It also includes the who, but it's the path, the direct path to deliver results, the current strategy. What are we doing right now? The what. So the mission is the what, the who, the results, and really the path, how we're going to get there. If you just create one, start with a vision. The others might just come from it. So that's kind of it. Let me check to see, make sure you weren't asking any specific questions. Nope. So good. Well, that's it. I'm trying to be a little quicker and more to the point for you. Under 10 minutes today. Thank you for joining me. We'll see you next Wednesday, 11 a.m. Eastern, for another marketing chit chat. Bye.